Hey guys, welcome back. It's Lance Caron again, and this is video 10. So this one is going to be focusing on running your ads. So at this point here, we have gotten your sales funnel completely built up. At this point, we have your emails ready to go. If you have gotten my opt-in and you have gotten the funnels, which the link will be below, at this point here, you have not only gotten the option or the availability for all the funnels that I've used, the sales pages, the opt-in pages, all that stuff, but you should also have the broadcast emails for your email list so that you can promote your challenge that's coming up. So we're assuming that at this point we've gotten all of this done. And at this point, we're also, we've gotten the challenge mapped out. We know what we're doing. The sales page is connected to the merchant account. It's connecting to either Actionetics or Aweber for your email service provider. All of this stuff is built up. Thank you guys for tolerating my voice too. I've had laryngitis for 7 days. It has been awful. So nevertheless, at this point now, what we're doing is we are going to run not only social media traffic and email traffic to your sales funnel, to your sales page for your challenge to promote it, but we're also going to run an ad. So we're going to do paid traffic to generate specifically over to your challenge. There's a couple different ways to do this. Number one, you can warm up your audience by doing videos prior to your challenge. And I used to do this stuff, and basically what would happen is when people do certain things, if they watch like up to 25% of your video, you might want to do something on like tips or tricks or nutrition or something that kind of lets them know that you are an expert in the industry for your area, and you want to target the people that are around your 5 to 10 mile radius, who maybe are female or male or between a certain age. And this is where, later if you want coaching help, I can help you to determine your avatar and your demographic. But you're going to create videos specifically for these people. You can broadcast them and so on and so forth, and you can really get like 1 cent views on these videos. And what's going to happen is you're going to promote another video or a lead magnet to those people who have watched 25% or more of those video ads. And what this is doing is it's warming up your audience so that they know, like, and trust you and see you as an expert in your industry or your field. And because if you were to just do cold traffic or cold marketing traffic to these people, you might get some people signed up, but it's not going to be as well as if you were to warm them up by using the methods that I used to use myself and that I still do even for my coaching business. And so this is a way that you can do this. I would recommend at least 1 video. 2 videos is even better, to where you're going to do some very all you're going to do is run videos to your target audience, your market, and talk about these things, and hopefully get it to where you're getting a good 10, 15,000 views on this video. And then you're going to retarget your next ad for your lead magnet to be for the people who have watched 25% or more of your video. And then what's going to happen is these people are going to opt in for your lead magnet if you've got a good one. That I have one that if you want to do coaching with me, I can help you build. I've done one for like 7 at-home workouts. I've done one for like a 7-day meal plan or a detox meal plan. You can do all of these things, create another opt-in page that will help people to click and join onto your email list. And what this is doing is creating an audience for us who knows us and likes us and trusts us, who sees us as an expert, that we can actually begin to give them content and value up until it's time to run our challenge, so that whenever we do run our challenge and we promote it, they're so much more likely to not only click and check our emails, but to actually go, you know what, I like this guy or I like this girl, and they've given so much value, I want to try this, and they're right down the road, let's go for it. So this is the pre-launch of your challenge. Do not skip this step. Again, I'm not going to teach you how to do everything. I am going to give you the system to do this. And as you can see here, you're going to get some examples of ad copy. Now, some of this is a little bit dated, so it still works. The copy is still good. The issue is that Facebook changes so regularly. So you're going to need to make sure that you have good copywriting to be able to get ads that still convert. But I wanted to at least show you some of the stuff that I learned from originally. So at this point now, we're assuming that we've warmed up the audience. and we are getting nearer to promoting our challenge. And so by this point here, we're going to be creating ads. You want to start creating your ad at least 2 to 3 weeks before you're promoting your challenge. And the reason why is because there's no guarantee you're going to get your ad approved in the amount of time that you think is considered necessary or appropriate, because sometimes they can be good and sometimes they absolutely suck. And so I start giving myself a lot more time to do that. So what I'm giving you here is worth its weight in gold. So don't skip over this. And then, so the other thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you have some ad images. There are some ad images here that you can use. I'll give you a couple of examples. Some of these will work for you that you can use as ad images. I wouldn't use that one. Some of them are for different things. Some of them won't get approved, just so you know, but some of them you can use. And you can use these different things. You can even sprinkle them across your social media to build up that this is about bikini bodies and so on and so forth. So you can do these things, slap the logo over it, or leave it blank. It just needs to be something that captures the attention of your audience, which is, again, people that are looking for that bikini body. And so this here, this one, I don't know, this may get approved. I don't know. And if something seems a little bit too whatever, that you don't want to use it or something, don't use it. These are things that were, given to me through the course that I bought. And so some of these, and I'm just showing you some of these, this one would get approved. And this is something that you see and it's like, oh, a nice beach, a girl who's trim and fit, but she's not a fitness model. This is something that seems realistic, or at least something that I seek after as a woman. And if you're like what my business was, 95% of my audience were female. So this is why we do the bikini body. You might get people asking about, can guys join? And just be honest, let them know they absolutely can. It's just that 95% of our audience and people who look to us are female, so we market to them. That's what we do. And so it's just, honesty is always going to be the best approach with that stuff. And then lastly, too, so once you've got this stuff built and you're adding in this, these are some of the copy examples that you can get access to. And again, if you want all of this stuff, this is taking forever. So you can do some different things like this. Some of this is a little outdated. Some of it won't get approved, but this gives you at least a good starting position. What I would highly recommend is what's helped me and so many people that I know. I have studied copywriting for going on like 8 or 9 years from Dan Kennedy and all these different people, and taking courses and so on and so forth. But I'm going to put a link in the comment box below for what's called funnel scripts. It's not cheap, but I will tell you, my very first funnel that I bought was $1,000, and funnel scripts is I think like $497 a year. You just having it for a year will literally change your life. I've spent $300 to $400 on a single copywriting course, or not a course, but a gig from people that have done that, and it was basically garbage. And then I have gotten to see different stuff that was produced from funnel scripts, which literally is a mechanism that will build your copy for everything from ads to sales pages to headlines to email copy, you name it, it does it all. It is just one of the best things that you could use in our industry. So I'll put the link for there. Don't feel obligated to use it, but if you start looking into like hiring a copywriter, I'm going to strongly advise you don't do that. You're going to waste a lot of money unless you just got money coming out of your ears. So funnel scripts for me was one of the best investments that made itself available, and that's something that I'm going to recommend to people who are in our industry unless they are copywriters. And even though I've got a lot of experience in copywriting for my own stuff, funnel scripts still can serve me because it's constantly evolving. So nevertheless, I'm not here to promote funnel scripts. I'm just letting you know. I'm going to put the link there for that. So you can get access to that. If it's a fit, great. If not, totally cool. Use this stuff if it's not a fit for you, or if it doesn't fit into your budget, and at least use this, but just know you're going to have a little bit more work, to do to make sure that these things get, approved and that they actually convert. So that's the whole other thing too, is because you have to make sure that your audience is actually reading your stuff and that it moves them in an emotional way and connects with them enough that they decide, you know what, this is awesome. I'm going to do this. So nevertheless, that's everything with your ads. Normally what you want to do is just make sure that you have copy, and I'll show you this again. I'll show you one. This is one I actually ran this several years ago, something similar, and what I did was like, attention women. You can't now do attention women or call out what they want to do anymore. You can't do like if you're trying to lose 10 pounds or more. Sometimes you even have to modify your sales page too. So just so you know, so if there's something that doesn't fit, reach out and let me know, or if you're struggling with that, and we can do a coaching session. But nevertheless, this here in essence works. My new 28-day bikini body program starts Monday. We're down to only 3 spots left. It's only $97, 70% off. The results are guaranteed or money back. You still got to watch that doing the guaranteed thing. You can put that on your sales copy, but I don't know that still works on here. And you definitely cannot do this. So if you have 10 more pounds to lose, give me a call. You cannot do that. So just so you know, but you can use some of the other stuff. Use the link the same way that we've got it there. What I normally do, and my brother has a boot camp that I help him grow. And the last ad that I did, it kicked butt. And basically all we did was we talked a little bit more on the emotional aspects, that it was like, what if you had a program, or what if there was a weight loss program that actually did what it said it claimed to do, but it didn't force you to eat things that you didn't want to eat. And it didn't take up all of your time at the gym and this, and it was only $3 a day, And so then we mentioned, like we segued into, my brand new 28-day, I wouldn't say bikini body program, just in case you can try it, just see if it gets approved, but they've changed so much. But you can do my brand new 28-day, unlimited personal training program, starts Monday the whatever. And, where you're going to get, meal plan, this, and this. We'll talk about some of the benefits. Go ahead and click now to register before the spots are all gone. Create a little bit of urgency. And this is what you're going to do. So this is where you're going to get people that are and you're going to point them directly to your sales page, the one that I've given you. And the main thing that, again, you can run this to cold traffic, but I would highly advise you to make sure that you do this to people who have either opted in for your stuff or at least have watched some of your video and engaged with your stuff on your Facebook page, your Instagram, whatever. Again, if you need help with that, reach out. Let's do a coaching session, and I can help you, especially if you need help with copywriting or what have you. The other thing too that I don't want to get into too deep, but people who don't purchase that opt in, you can retarget ads to them and give them a second version of an ad. I don't want to create too much confusing stuff for you. I've done that. It works really well, which is basically like, hey, it looks like you might have gotten busy and forgot to sign up, whatever. There's still 4 spots left. Don't forget, let's do this. And you can do that and point them right back to your funnel. Or you can also do, for people who opted into the sales page but didn't actually sign out, you can do what I used to do, which is, this is free. You can send them build an automated email sequence of 3 emails that basically it's the non-buyer email sequence that just lets them know, like, hey, I think you forgot something. And then your second one's like, hey, I'm a little surprised you haven't taken me up on my offer yet. There's still 3 spots left. It's only this price. And at this price, it's literally the smallest investment you can make towards your health and your confidence. So these are the sort of things that you want to implement. But this is, in essence, the final stage of, like, you're ready because you've built your program. You have your email sequences ready. You've gotten your meal plan. Everything is set up at this point. If it's not, go back and do that. And this is where you're actually running ads because you've ramped up people and warmed them up. You've been engaging with people. And this is where people know you. They like you. They're beginning to trust you. And you're making an offer that's at a great price. So they'd be crazy. This is a no-brainer for them to do. And this is what's called a low barrier offer. And so this is where you start getting people to sign up for your program, in which case the next step is what I taught you before, which is how to just kill it, give them great results, and then convert them into long-paying clients, which is, this here is what you will do 3 to 4 times a year. Or you can do the same thing with your 21-day rapid fat loss program that I've given you access to as well in between these challenges, to where you'll just run little $5 ads to people who have watched your videos. And it might be, instead of like, hey, this comes up on this date, it can just say something to the effect of, my 21-day, program is an amazing way for you to test drive my service and to see how amazing the results truly can be. Go ahead and click here to get signed up before the spots fill up. this won't be open long, something that creates, that urgency. So, but this is everything. If you have questions, comment below, leave me comments, let me know what your questions are. Again, the link is also going to be below for funnel scripts for you to have your copywriting sequences built for you, which I highly recommend. And then lastly, if you for some reason have not gotten access to the funnels that I've given you, along with all of the extras, the emails, the meal plans, all the stuff to run your entire system, shame on you, you're crazy. And then secondly, just go ahead and do that now so that way you can actually start building this. This is literally what I did for years to grow a very, very high six-figure business. So, and I'm giving this all to you. So again, check this out. Figure out everything. If you have any comments, let me know. If there's something you want me to cover in greater depth, I will do that. This is the final video for all of this stuff, but I can add additional videos if you guys would like me to, and do that. And let me know if you guys would like me to build a Facebook group on some of the coaching stuff, etc. But in the meantime, that's it. So good luck. I can't wait to hear in the comments below how your challenges turned out. Tag me in those things. Let me know what happened, and I will see you soon.